Welcome to the Millionaire blogging system, part 6, day 6, January 30th, 2015. And somebody told me the other day that I might have said 2014. Well, come on, give me a break. I'm an old guy. Okay. Some lighter information in the very beginning. I had a question today on I do a private group with people about issues about what we're talking about is fighting the forces of evil, which that's what the shirt's all about, and that's all about. I have a blog on here somewhere about fighting the forces of evil, and it's about all the forces around you that prevent you and hold you back from achieving everything that you want. I mean, what's the difference between you and Donald Trump, or you and Brad Pitt, or you and Oprah Winfrey? What's the difference? They have two hands, they two legs. They came from different backgrounds, and they're super successful. The difference is they didn't let outside forces control them and hold them back, and it can be very deadly. Poor is a disease, and I've got a separate website on that, and my book is almost done. And poor is really a disease. It's something you catch from other people that want you to be poor. Just sit back and listen the next time you're with someone, especially if you tell them that you've started a business at home online and you're hoping to break free of the time card rat. And then watch all of a sudden how they go into this massive hypnosis and persuasion and coercion to convince you that you're wrong. You can't be rich. You're not worthy. Um, Forces of evil are everything. The schools, the churches, the society, everything that, let's face it, if you're broke or you're poor or you don't like the financial situation, I mean, if you're making $1 million a year and you wish you were making $100 million a year, it's only because you're stuck with people in that same category. So an example, if you're only making $1 million a year and you want to make 10 million or 100 million, you need to start socializing with those kind of people. Stop socializing with people that are making in the neighborhood of $1 million a year. You'll be stuck because all you're going to learn or experience is that lifestyle. The same way if you're living on a time card making $10 an hour or approximately, give a few dollars here or there, if those are the people you're socializing with because that's who you work with and that's who you meet and so forth, then that is how your life is going to be. It's the old rule that you are the average of your 5 friends. So if you take your 5 best friends and that you socialize with the most and compare the average income, your income's probably pretty close to that. It's not like you'd be making $100,000 a year and your friends are making $20,000 a year. It pretty much isn't going to happen. Now, I try that. I mean, I dress like a bum and everything else. I don't, very seldom you see me wear a suit. I don't drive fancy, expensive vehicles anymore. And I don't live in a big fancy house. And so I tried socializing with my friends and that I've known for years that are not so well off. And I'll tell you what, they were getting to me because of my neck injury. I wasn't able to do much, so I went out to restaurants and stuff, and just to have some friends to talk to face and some communication, interaction with people. And I'll tell you, it was running me down. After about 8 months, I've got, oh my God, I got to get away from this. And pretty much now, I almost, when people start talking about their excuses and problems, I just barrel away. So enough of that. That's what the fighting the forces of evil is all about. And I wear the shirt. I just got off of a small webinar. We do like a half an hour to an hour webinar almost every day. And I'm trying to help these people realize that they can be better. Today I'm also wearing an outlaw hat. This goes way back. Almost all my companies and businesses have been outlaw this, outlaw photography, outlaw marketing, outlaw models, outlaw whatever. So outlaw pagers, whatever. Outlaw BBS. So outlaw has been like the title because I break the rules. I don't follow the rules. In other words, I break the law. So I'm an outlaw. And this bling hat was sent to me as a sample when I had my store called Outlaw Lingerie, and we carried a lot of cool clothes in there and stuff, and toys and stuff. And one of the suppliers sent this hat, and I just kind of hung on to it. Never had any more made up, but you know, bling outlaw. So I'm just wearing that today. Now then, I've had a couple of people ask, well, when are you going to get to talking to people that don't have a business and just want to start a blog and start earning some money? So let's step on that for a second. The ideas that I give for individual businesses. So if I talk about, let's who we're going to pick today? Waitress. Let's pick a waitress today. And there's my list. Let's talk about a waitress today. If I'm talking about a waitress and you're a baseball player, you can basically pick up the same things. Or if you're a model, or if you're an actress, or you're an actor, or you're a truck driver, or whatever, the idea, the premise of how to find something and then post it and then the audience you're looking for is the same. So I will touch a little bit on the home person today. So say you're a stay-at-home mom, and that's actually one of the, yeah, right here. Stay-at-home mom was one of the ones that I'm going to focus on here on a whole separate call. In fact, I'll probably do that tomorrow because I've had several mothers contact me and tell me that, you know, they've got children at home and they really don't have any time, and wine, and I feel like sending them a box of crackers for that wine and maybe some cheese too. Look, I have friends that are far worse off than you think you are. I mean, people that have like 6 children and no husband around and doing okay and physically doing amazing. Another friend of mine, she was over $400,000 in debt because of medical problems with her child when she was born, and now the child is healthy as can be, but there was a lot of touch and go there, and she had to be monitored 24 hours a day, and she couldn't get away from the home, and the business that she had before just wasn't, you know, she couldn't do it no more. So she got into working online, but working all night long when the baby was asleep, or working times when the baby was asleep. And she, literally, I would communicate with her on the on Facebook and stuff. She was on the East Coast, I'm on the West Coast, and it'd be like 2:30 my time and 5:30 her time, and she says she's been up all night long. And I remember specifically one time is she was finishing up 180 emails. She was doing each email individually, focused on that individual person for what she was providing them. Now, did that pay off? Yes. She's made over $1 million in the last 4 years. It'll be 4.5 years right now, and she's paid all her bills. She's bought homes. She's lives in beautiful home in Florida right now. She got married to the baby's daddy, and her life couldn't be more perfect. And to speak of that, she had a small medical problem here recently, and thank goodness that she had the money and probably great insurance too, because she can afford the best, and she was helped. So there is no excuse for a stay-at-home mom. Just stick with me. If you got specific questions, obviously there's something you like, and it's definitely not changing dirty diapers, or it's definitely not you know, fighting with kids. So there's got to be some passion that you'll like, and just start talking about it and start communicating with other people. Join groups on Facebook of other people. Don't try to push your product, but just like say, well, I talked about this on my blog the other day. And the idea is your blog is something, and then just like on Facebook, you'll have the ads on the side. Create some ads with different products that people can click on that are, you know, interesting and attract, you know, whatever, and that they can go get it. Or like the other day when I talked about the toaster. Talk about the toaster. Wow, is this a great idea? Or talk about the Comic Girls heels. Wow, these heels are really rad. I don't know if I'd wear them, but they're pretty cool, you know. And then absolutely talk about the cash back program. You're a stay-at-home mom. You probably are short on cash. You need cash. And what a better way to build a business through the cash back program. It only costs $99 to become a VIP, and that can get you referrals. So every time you tell your friends about it, but you just can't tell them about it. You got to show them examples. Like today, I got new windshield wipers online for my van because I got a windshield put in the other day. And because of that, for example, you can order the same windshield wipers from like Target, Walmart, and other places. They're Rain-X, they're really good ones, and get cash back from Walmart or Target. Whoever you ordered from is going to give you cash back as a thank you for ordering online. So you show examples like that in your blog, and then tell people, find out more, you can get a free account. Now, if they get a free account, that's great. Like I posted something yesterday or whatever about Schumacher Schlimmer or whatever for the toaster. You get 5% back as a free member, but you get 11% back as a VIP member. Plus, you get referral fees. So every time you refer somebody and they enroll as a VIP, you're going to make the 20 bucks. Again, there's a video right up here at the top all about the cashback program. It talks about how the referral fees work, how the shopping works, how the cashback works, and then it goes into the business opportunity to be a business associate, because the company wants a lot of people helping spread the word, and they've created this monster program to where you can get rewarded. But I'm not going to go into details. Watch the video. It's pretty heavy duty. So literally, there's tons of things. But if you have a specific question, if you have a specific, just like these specific businesses, if you have a specific passion, hobby, or interest, and you want some ideas for, send me a message, post in the comments here, send me an email, comment on my YouTube video, or contact me on Facebook, Bob Maddox, just like it sounds, or whatever, M-A-D-D-O-X. That's that on the stay-at-home part. Now then, we'll go over the waitress. The waitress is really cool. Now here's one of the things. I used to be in the restaurant business, and a lot of waitresses don't realize this. And I tell them when I get friendly with some of them, and then they start discussing, how they're having money problems and so forth. I tell them that they really have two jobs. One, they're working for the restaurant owner, and they're getting paid an hourly wage. And then they have their waitress job as themselves. They are in business for themselves, because the better they take care of their customer, the more they entertain their customer, the more they service their customer, the bigger their tips will be. And then the referrals of bringing people back to you. I suggest that every waitress have her own blog and a Facebook web page, fan page. So like, for an example, Tilted Kill. I kind of suggested to the girls, if your name is Mary, create a fan page, Tilted Mary. Duh. Now then, tell all your customers they can check out, they can become a fan on your page, and then you will send out a notice of when you're working next if they would like to come and be with you. Because I like to visit when my favorite waitress is there. So when I go in, I always look for a waitress I know, because I just feel like it's always good to take care of the waitress that's always been good to me. And then I tip pretty good because of that. So the waitress should keep her best customers, especially the ones that tip good. So when they're complaining about people giving $2 tips and so forth, and I leave 10, 15, or 20, especially with a friend or two friends, they should most definitely keep in touch with me. They should let me know when they're working. They should have my number or something. They should send me an email saying, just curious if you're coming in today. I'll be working from 5 o'clock till 10 o'clock tonight. Or just curious if you're coming in tomorrow. I'm working lunch shift from 11 to 4. So that is part of their business. So bring in those customers that like you and keep them coming back. Then build yourself a blog from your page and say, click here for my blog. And then on your blog, have your work schedule. Yeah. And then on the blog, create a wish list that people can buy stuff from you. Like you can create a wish list, a shopping list on Walmart, and people can actually go there and buy the stuff for you. And if they have a cash back program, they get cash back. Or you can create a wish list on Amazon, and your fans can go there, especially like your birthday or whatever the reason. They can go there and see, I really like Mary. I wonder, let me check out her wish list and see what she's got. Now, you might have $10 items on there, $20 items, $30, and they buy it. But don't be afraid to put something that costs hundreds of dollars or even thousands. I had a friend that she posted, she's a cocky little model, and she posted some expensive stuff on there, and she posted something that, and I'm not going to try to give it away here, but she posted something on there that was $12,000. And guess what? Someone bought that for her. Bingo. Someone bought that for her. Okay? So a wish list is very, very important. Talk about the things that you like. Talk about the house that you like to have. Talk about the car you like to have. And then here's the deal. When you talk about things that you like and that you would want, if you want a car, don't say, I just want a new car. Because when a waitress tells me that, she says, yeah, I'm hoping to buy a new car. Really? What kind of car? A Toyota? What kind of Toyota? What brand? What model? What color? How many doors? What kind of tires you want it? What kind of stereo do you want it? What kind of this? Do you want a GPS? What is it that you want? Do you want cloth seats or vinyl seats? How much is it going to cost? See, all that stuff, if you don't know what it is, it's like getting in a car and driving somewhere without a map. If you don't know where you're going to the final end, how will you get there? Same way with wanting something, a house or a car or something. You need to have all the details so you know where to go to get that exact item. So as a waitress, your blog should be all about your interest and how much fun you had at work. Never discuss a bad experience at work. Never. Never start any of that crapola. Talk about how much fun you have with some customers and so forth, and talk about, well, I enjoy my customers, and especially my favorite ones, such as you that are here subscribed to my blog and stuff. It just makes my working so much easier. The time flies by so much, and a lot of you make me laugh, and I forget any kind of problems that I might have. And then create your Facebook fan page for like whatever you work. So if you work at Denny's Mary, or McDonald's Mary, wherever you might work, create a page so it's easy for them to remember. So if you're working for Outback Mary. So, and if that's not available, well, figure out a different way. But create a rememberable name for your fan page, and then start posting pictures of you at work. Okay, and then post some fun pictures of you outside of work, and see if you can post pictures with your customers. Super stuff. Then have some kind of a gimmick to where if everybody you're going to be, say it's a Tuesday and it's slow, and you're working the lunch shift from 11 to 4. Post on there that everybody that comes to the lunch shift today, I will do something for, or I will give you a ticket for a door prize. I'm having my own door prize or something. So come in and see me, and then take your receipt and post a picture, or send me a copy, email me a copy of your receipt that you're in that day, and then I will draw from it, and then sit down and have a lunch with you. You'll buy lunch for them one day. So one day when you're not working the lunch shift, tell them you'll buy them lunch and sit down with them. And then look, think about your restaurant boss. If you promote something like that, and you might want to talk to them about it. Tell them you want to do something for all your best customers, and don't do this until you get at least 10. But if your boss sees that you've got like 10, 20 people walking in asking for you, and you go, no, that's okay, I'll take care of them. I can take care of them, because they're your fans. They're not going to care if you're a little slow. And obviously, most restaurants, the waitresses help and so forth, and they get help, and even the manager will, because the manager. Look, as a manager, I would come over and want to know, hey guys, thanks for coming in and thanks for supporting Mary here. I want to know what's going on, because that is super cool. Now, imagine you bring in 20 people on a slow Tuesday when you might have only personally had 4 or 5 customers for the whole shift, and the restaurant is dead. They probably only had 10 or 15 customers for the whole restaurant during that shift, and then you bring in like 20 or 30 or 40. Do you not think that's amazing? And then you build it and take pictures with everybody. Ask for a group picture. Make it interactive. Make it fun. Make it exciting. So as a waitress, there's a ton of potentials. Now, please, if you're a waitress, send me messages, send me questions, ask me for more details. My mind doesn't stop. All my friends did drugs in the 60s. I didn't, and my brain exploded with creativity. So let's jump on this. As a waitress, you have a billion ways of opportunity. But what I'm going to tell you to do right now is sign up for the cash back program. Seriously, you can find $99, and I'm going to show you how that will work, and so you can start referring that to everybody. Just let people know. I ordered some stuff, and I'm so excited because I get cash back on all my shopping now. This is so cool, and I do it all online from all the places I normally shop. Okay, it's hitting 20 minutes. I got to get out of here. Join the cashback program, all of you that are watching this, no matter what business you have, because whether you're a waitress or not, whatever you do, you can take the same ideas and create an online marketing business for yourself. And the same way with you stay-at-home moms or stay-at-home dads or the disabled, whatever you might be. And I apologize for not mentioning the disabled person here because, hey, I'm disabled, so I don't really think about it too much, right? And then when you see me on video, that's pretty much one of the few times during the day that I feel pretty good that I can set up and move my neck around. So I understand being disabled, okay? Now, so all the rest of you, let's rock this. I want to help you. So if you make the first steps, if you join Doobly as a VIP, or if you can afford to become a business associate with as little as $500, I will help you build your blog. I will help you do everything. And then click on the Costa Rica button up on top. I would like to bring someone or all of you to Costa Rica. In fact, get up there and check it out because I've got some exciting stuff going on there. Costa Rica is beautiful. It's amazing. There'll be a lot of pictures I'm going to be posting in that blog. So I'm going to be working several different blogs. This is not the only one. So I'm out of here. I took too long, but look, it's informative. Take my information, run with it, do something. Sign up for the cashback program today. Become a VIP because that is going to be super important. I'm meeting with the owner of the company here in 3 more weeks in Las Vegas. He's a billionaire, Michael Hansen. How often do you get to meet? I've already met him once in November, and I don't know if I posted the picture of him and I together. He met with a small group of us in Murrieta, California, a little hole-in-the-wall town. Or Temecula, pardon me. And sorry for the local Temecula people, but it's a small place. And so to think that a billionaire would come all the way over from Europe and meet with a handful of us because our team is rocking it. We've got creativity, we've got ideas, we've got monster marketing plans and tools, and all this is available to you for free if you join our team. And so we can help you because it is our goal to help you because we want to be successful too. And that's the beauty about what we do. So I love all of you, including you guys. Not that way. Take it easy now. But I love all of you. I want all of you to be successful. I want to start posting success stories on my blog and about who is achieving things like my Justin and his wife who were broke 4 years ago and today they're making over $1 million a year. So I want to share success stories, and you can be successful in no time at all. Now, I didn't mention results are typical, so any idea that I gave you about making money is based on your ability, your skills, and really that means will you do something? Will you actually get on it every day like I'm doing and blog, either do a little video or type stuff and post pictures? Will you do what it takes? Will you get the education you need? Will you get the tools you need? The education, like the blogging system over here, $7 to get started on that. It's got tons of motivation and creative thoughts that will help you produce more thoughts. So I'm out of here. This video is way too long. There will be more tomorrow. If this is your first time here, this is number 6. Go back to number 1 and watch them through. I'm out of here. Love you. Peace. See you tomorrow on the Millionaire Blogging System number 7.